Hi, I'm Miles.
And I'm Marika.
And this is I Don't Know What I'm Doing.
'Cause we don't!
You guys, there might have been a murder at my work. Let's just start there, okay?
Oh my god. You guys, I'm like cavelling right now.
Is that a word?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that's from Clueless. Anyways.
Okay,
continue.
so it's Sunday. I had to go to work today. There were maybe 6 of us in the office.
Mm-hmm.
My coworker goes to the men's bathroom and he comes back and he's like, there's bloody footprints in the bathroom.
What?
So I then go to the bathroom because I had to use the bathroom anyway. And like, there literally is one full footprint and one kind of half footprint by the sink. No other footprints in the whole bathroom, just 2. And they're wet and shiny. Like they're new.
Yeah.
They're not creased into the ground.
Right.
It's shiny and new and
yeah, like
dry.
not like oxidized or anything.
No. Blood. It definitely was blood.
How do you know it was blood though?
It doesn't look like anything else.
Okay.
I mean, what else would it be?
I have no idea.
It's not paint.
Okay.
It's not jelly, I don't think.
Okay.
We took a photo of it. We told security.
Okay.
And then security was talking to maintenance, and I think security was like, asked them to clean it up. Maintenance is like, I'm not going to clean that up. We can't just clean it up.
That's evidence.
It eventually was cleaned up, and they put like an out of order sign in the bathroom.
What? The cops weren't called?
But why is it just 2 footprints and not, nowhere else in the bathroom? How does that work? Just 2 in front of the sink. How does that work? Bloody nose? That was one theory.
Could be, but how large? Like, was it a whole shoe print? Or was it part of the shoe?
One was like part, I mean, I can show you the email. And then one was like most.
Does it look like a sneaker? Does it like a dress shoe? Is it like...
Boot?
Interesting. Like, I'm like so weirdly excited.
It was like, honestly, because we had to come to work on a Sunday, I was like, thank God there's a storyline today. Like, thank God there's something intriguing happening that we have to be here for.
But there was you don't see any bloody footprints like going in?
No.
Interesting.
I'm like, were the shoes bloody and they carried them in and put them down, wash their hands, pick them back up? Like, you know?
think, okay, so that's like a lot of evidence to clean up and you don't clean up your footprints.
Right.
So probably had to be like a bloody nose, but like I'm just intrigued of like how the blood got on the sole of their shoe.
Yeah.
And not on top of their shoe.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ghost?
I don't know.
You guys were all thinking it. Okay.
Yeah, you guys form your own theories. I'll update
God.
you if I have any more information, but...
Oh my God. I want to see the picture.
Yeah, I'll show you in the email.
Wait, show me right now because we have a live reaction thing. Describe it to our...
Okay, are you ready?
Yes. It's... Okay, so you guys, like... It's 2 bloody footprints for sure, but I feel like it's not a boot, though.
Maybe not.
It looks like a tennis shoe, maybe. But this, like, the space in between each print is locked. It's like a whole, like, I took one giant step forward type of
One
thing.
giant leap for mankind.
Yeah. Yes,
One
basically.
bloody leap.
Bloody. So, I can't believe, like, security didn't call the cops.
Hopefully we can get more information tomorrow.
Because what they can do is, like, if someone did clean it up, they could, like, spray this chemical and they put, like, a blue light or a black light, and they just, like, everything glows to see, like, if it's something legit type of thing, or if it's, like, okay, well, and they can still take DNA off of it, too.
Well, we'll just see how. You know what? I had a boyfriend. His aunt got murdered in the early 90s, and the man was, and the man was never brought to trial in Chicago. So, you know.
So, you know.
I think he fled back to Ecuador and just like, yeah.
Oh my God. Did they know? Like, did she?
It was like her boyfriend, I think.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's awful.
Yeah. So, there's some unopened cases everywhere. But we should get into our fails. This is not it's like not a murder podcast, even though everything is now. Yeah.
Okay. It's a stupid fail because like I keep talking about this all the fucking time, but like I've been like, the past 2 weekends, I've been sleeping like so terribly. Like, sleep on the couch, waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then going to bed and like expecting me to like be refreshed and have a productive day and like go to the gym. Like, you're fooling yourself, Marika. Okay? To think that you can have a couple glasses of wine at dinner with some people that you have to catch up with and go home and be like all hunky-dory. Like, no.
Are you drinking enough water?
I haven't been actually this past week because I don't know, I just keep forgetting. And like at work, they're like really honest. Like, you have to be like on the phones at this certain time frame. And it's just like prevents me from like thinking like, oh, I need like water instead of coffee. And like, I don't know. It's a lot this week because I worked every day this week.
7 days.
7 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels, that's my fail. Okay, there it is. Like, working 7 every day this week. Feels terrible. I just feel groggy and like, I don't know if it's because sleeping was shitty, but I just feel like blah. And I have to do homework still. I started my homework though.
Oh, yay. So you could watch the Grammys.
Ugh.
Hosted by Alicia Keys.
Oh yeah. But
You guys, my uncle was nominated 3 times and never won, so fuck the Grammys, okay? And now he's dead. So that sucks.
at least he was nominated. That's like, I feel like a huge honor.
Yeah. You can look up the Vermeer Quartet on Spotify.
But yeah, working every day and just...
But what are you going to do? Are you going to try to make a change now that you realize it's horrible?
Probably not, because it doesn't happen that often. But like, I'm really considering not working for Lagunitas this summer.
Yeah, have a fun summer. Like, don't clog it with work. Like, go to the beach.
I hate going to our beach here. It's a fake beach. It lies to me.
It is a lie.
It's like, you're polluted. There was a flesh-eating bacteria in there. Every time, when I lived in Chicago with Isaac, like, I would suggest going there or something, or someone would suggest like swimming in Lake Michigan. He's like, don't. There's flesh-eating bacteria in there. Don't do it. 2 people will have like almost died, or
I've always been
legs
okay.
amputated or something. And it's like, even though it was like just 2 people, that happened a few years ago, probably in 2005. Still, he would just like bring it up, and I'm like, okay.
Well, leave more time this summer to go and not go in the water and lie on the quote-unquote sand.
We'll go to the pool.
Yeah, I love the pool. We're suburban, right? We love pools.
Marine.
But my fail is a fun one this week. It's like kind of some Miles Insanity coming at you.
Okay,
so,
let me guess. It has to do something with public transportation or some type of transportation.
No, it has to do with my vanity.
Ooh, interesting.
So on Friday, I had kind of like a week and a half, one of those like week and a half beards or 2 week kind of facial hair.
Oh, yes.
I was like, oh, maybe I'll just like do a mustache at work today, and then maybe over the weekend, and then I'll shave it off, you know? Because like it's fun when you have that much facial hair, you can play with it before you get rid of it. So I like, got my like pearl snap Western shirt and tucked it into like these jeans and wore it with like, I have this like outfit I'll do where I will like wear with like these like kind of brown dress shoes, and it's like more Western.
Ooh.
And like shaved a mustache, and I was like, this is fun. But then I'm like walking to the train, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this look today. So I'm on the train, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do the mustache today. So I get off the train, and I'm like, Miles, are you gonna go full insane right now? Because it's feeling like you are. So instead of turning left out of the train, I turn right and I go to Walgreens. I buy a disposable razor.
Okay.
I go to the river and walk down to the river walk where there's no one. And I go under the bridge where there's a mirror above you. And I take the razor and I shave it off standing next to the river with no shaving cream or water. I just like hack at it and then like put spit on it. And there's like one other person, and I'm like, don't look at me.
Oh my god, Miles.
And then I was like, I just don't want to have it today, and it's my choice, and it's my body, and I know how to get rid of it. I don't need a bathroom to do that. Is this insane? You be the judge.
understand why you didn't also buy shaving cream.
That's such a great question, Marika. You know, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this. I bought the $2 razor pack and just hacked away. You know, because it's like a few strokes. So, and I just licked my lip a lot, and then I went to work, I put lotion on it, and it was fine.
Okay. I just want to like go over the chain of events real quick.
Okay.
So you're walking to this train station.
Yeah.
And you decide, I don't want to have a mustache anymore.
Yeah, because I knew when I had it, I was like, okay, I'm going to get questions about it all day and comments on it all day. Do I want to have a day like that, or do I want to fly under the radar today? I don't want to fly under the radar today.
Okay.
I don't want to stand out.
You didn't think about that. I feel like you thought about that as you're creating your whole look.
I was like committing to it, and then I, backed away. So, yeah.
Isn't it weird when people, like, when you do something like that you don't really do a lot, especially with your look, people are like, oh my God, what's going on here? Huh?
Yeah.
You going on a date, Marika? You're wearing a skirt today.
Oh, people asked me if I was going on a date because I was wearing dress shoes.
I'm like, do I just dress shitty all the time? Like, I just wanted to look a little bit extra nice today. And of course, I guess me wearing a skirt and tights means I'm going on a date.
I don't know that I've seen you in a skirt since high school, so...
I wore a skirt to the holiday party.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that was you dressing nice.
Yes.
Okay. So, we are just going to get into our topic today.
Yeah.
And Marika is excited about it, and...
It's directly related to my fail, which is I don't know how to stop working.
Yeah, this is a good one. I'm kind of glad you brought it up because you've been working these 3 jobs.
Yeah, 3 jobs on and off.
And I'm like, why?
There's an obvious answer, which is validation. Okay.
From...
other people. To be honest, I really actually enjoy when people are like, oh my God, you work so much. Like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, even though it's like a negative tone, I'm still like getting some type of like validation that I'm a hard worker.
Yeah.
And like people are somehow impressed, even though like...
I'm worried.
But I feel like, I don't know.
I would be impressed if you were like saving tons of money. Like that's what would impress me. Or if you were like paying off your credit card debt. I'd be like, oh my God, Marika.
Hey, I am going to pay off my student loans in 3 years.
Oh, that's fast.
So yeah, like I'm just like get this like when people are like, oh my God, you work so much, or like this negative reaction, I just feel like, oh, like, yes, I do. And like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Are they saying it negatively?
You definitely do.
I think I say it
Other
more like I'm
do.
concerned.
Yeah, that's a negative thing.
Yeah.
Like concerned. They're like, what are you doing? Like at work today, or at work on Friday, like, what are you doing this weekend? Like, oh, I'm actually just remembered that I'm working every day this week. And I just like, I don't know. I just impressing people with my work ethic and like how much I work is just like gives me life, I guess. I don't know.
Do you think it's because America is a meritocracy?
Probably.
You guys, meritocracy comes from like merit. Like America is this idea that like if you work hard, like the American dream.
Yeah.
If you work hard enough, you can achieve anything. And hard work is a huge value.
Right.
Especially, I think it probably depends, like maybe not, I can't speak for California. They seem a little bit more like chill, but like New York, Chicago is known as a very hardworking place. We're the city of broad shoulders.
So yeah, I do think about like how like the work environment in America is so different than everywhere else in the world.
I connect us with like Japan and Korea and us because we all have really high working hours.
Yeah. But I always like associate like Europe and us and how we have sucky paternity leave and maternity leave.
And vacation days.
Like they fucking suck. And I'm just thinking like today, like how like the next job I get, I'm going to try to get a company where like they have really good maternity leave because I want a baby, as you guys all know.
Yes. You guys help Marika get a baby.
Impregnate me.
Send her sperm.
Through the show.
Yeah. You guys, you can send us sperm at idkpod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly the validation thing is true for me too. Like when we have presentations at work, I get really excited for presentations because I'm like, oh my God, I can show you guys everything I've been working on. And I get to read it and I get to like act out the script and have you be excited for my creativity. Like it's all like, it's the reward for the work.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's bad.
No,
like,
it's not. Everyone loves validation, you know?
Right, you want like a pat on the back and like...
Yeah.
You want to perform for people a little bit and... Or I do... Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think it's... You have to know... Work can't be your only source of like joy and, you know?
No.
Like you have to be able to be like, oh my God, wait, but I have other dreams for myself that are outside of this structure that's been set for me and I have other goals and... Or I just want to watch TV and not be here. Like,
isn't that amazing? Yeah, I do. I think about that sometimes. Just lie on the couch.
But I get kind of weird because sometimes when I have like too much unstructured free time and then I get really like annoyed with myself because I'm not like running errands and I'm not studying Korean or something, or I'm not going to the gym, and I'm like, then I get really down on myself and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to get back to work and have someone structure my life for me. Like, you know?
Oh, I know. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's so funny because, like, going back to my fail of, like, sleeping terribly, like, during, like, these past 2 weekends, like, during the work week now, like, I'm putting myself to bed when I'm tired. Not, like, trying to fight it until, like, 11:30. I'm like, okay, like, it's time. If you're tired at 10:30, 11, like, you're going to go to bed now because you are going to fall asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
But that's only during the work week, and, like, on the weekend, I don't have that structure that I like, and, you know, and even though I'm working every day this past week, like, still, like, whatever, woo! Just sleep on the couch till 5.
But why are you trying to fight your tiredness?
Because I want to feel, like, young and, like...
I already knew the answer, but I asked the question anyway.
Yeah, I know. Everyone knows the answer to that because I've said it so many fucking times. Because I want to, like, feel young and, like, not feel tired and, like, not feel old. And, like, I think about going to bed early back when I was a little kid and my parents would, like, it's time to go to bed. And I was, like, wide awake. And I'm like, this is when the things happen. It happens at night. Exciting things happen at night. Like, I had huge FOMO as a kid. And I would not be tired also. And, like, my parents didn't do naps for me because there's like, zero chance of me going to sleep at the right time if that happened. And they would kind of, like, warn me, like, don't take a nap because you're not going to go to bed. Like, you know, type of thing. And, yeah, because I remember, like, I would stay up reading, like, old, like, birthday cards or something. And I couldn't even read. I would, like, read it by my, like, nightlight. Because I was just, like, bored. And I'm like, I'm not tired. And my parents are both awake. And my dad's awake. And I don't get to see him that much. And he's awake. And I want to be out there in the living room.
Your parents are probably like, this is our time.
But they would hear me. And they would, like, I remember living in our condo in Chicago. And, like, there's this long hallway that led from my room to the living room. And I would, like, peer down. And then there was a chair. And my dad, like, leaned back and, like, made eye contact with me. I'm like, ah!
So cute.
It is cute. It is. I'm like, yeah. So, but, like, that's what I associate with, like, FOMO, nighttime. Even though, like, I'm a fucking adult now. And I realize, like, nothing's happening at night, Marika. People are sleeping.
Right.
They're watching TV.
Hanover Park.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure people are buying drugs from one of my neighbors.
Oh, what kind of drugs?
I don't know. I think weed. Which is, like, harmless.
Is it, America? Also, do you think that A Star Is Born should release merchandise called A Star Is Bjorn? And it's like a baby Bjorn? Because they should get on that. They need to get on that.
Bjorn, the company should... absorb that. Like, should take Miles.
Bjorn,
Pitch
take
that.
that.
Pitch that idea.
Be like, let's pitch it. Let's do a new business pitch for baby Bjorn. A Star is Bjorn.
Oscars are right around the corner.
I'll probably just tweet it.
Anyways,
Working. When do you know, what are like the tells that you're working too much? What starts to fall apart in your life where you're like, oh.
Oh, like washing my hair.
Oh.
That's happened this week where I was like too tired to wash my hair. I does not mean that I did not take a shower every fucking day.
You just didn't want to reach up. This is like Friends with Money.
Oh my god. Oh, that movie. I like that movie. But like, yeah, like, okay, ladies, whether you have short or long hair, your arms get fucking tired. My arms get tired when I curl my hair, and I'm just like holding in at this weird angle, and it's just, it's awful. It's awful. That's how I know when like I am working too much, and like when I like fucking can't, I don't want to wash my hair. I mean, of course, I always don't want to do that, but this time it's like executed, like because I'm like, I just want to be on the couch because I've been working like a lot.
Yeah, your body's like, stop.
Yeah, like, yeah. Never have enough
Enough what?
time.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have as many hours in the day as Beyonce, but she has help, so...
Yeah, so no, I don't.
Fuck that mug.
Okay. Yeah, Zachary, even though I like it.
It's such a Zachary... So my brother gave Marika a mug that says, you have as many hours in the day as Beyonce. Which is such a Zachary thing to say, now that I think about it. Because my brother's all about the to-do list and getting it done and blah, 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 and executing. And it's a very Zachary gift.
It is a very Zachary gift.
Let's talk about competition. Because I think that's part of this.
Yes.
I think that's part of it.
It's...
Because you, at work, like, I want to do my very best.
Yeah.
Especially because I like what I'm doing. And it's like, I do want people to be like, oh, Miles is good. Or he can do this. Or wow, Miles Marty can fucking turn it.
Right.
And at the same time, especially in my job, because it's advertising, so there's other teams working on the same assignment. But only one can essentially win with the client. Yeah. Sometimes they'll try to merge. They'll be like, we love Marika's idea and Miles's idea. Let's merge them together. And I'm like,
fuck no.
That doesn't make sense. They're two different ideas, but we will do whatever you say, so okay. So we're in a situation right now where we're merged with another team. It's kind of weird.
No.
But
I'd be like, fuck that.
like, ultimately, I want to find a way that everybody can win.
Right. But also mostly, yeah. So for me, I get a hard time, like, you know, not comparing myself to my other colleagues of when they get alculate. What's the word?
So again, an alkulade is when they give you alcohol.
No.
Instead of an accolade. There's no L at the beginning.
Accolade.
Yeah, accolade.
I don't know. You guys, you get it. You know, / validation. And, like, I'm like, excuse you, like, where's my, like, oh, like, you go above and beyond for your students. Like, where's my award for that? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I go well beyond, I feel like, for my students when I have to call their fucking high school for proof of graduation, for official transcripts. I'm supporting my student. I'm calling on their behalf because this is fucking ridiculous and we have to keep following up. And, like, I don't feel like that's noticed for some strange reason. It falls through the cracks.
Yeah.
Or, like, a student will email, say, like, how great their advisor was, and I'm like, where's my fucking email for my student who keeps calling me about her fucking class all the fucking time? Of how her struggles of class and how she wants to just vent to me every, like, 2 or 3 weeks about her math class or whatever.
That's cute.
But no, like, it doesn't get noticed and it's frustrating.
Have you thought about getting it noticed?
I have, but I feel like it's not genuine and I feel like I don't want it to be, like, me, and, like, push.
But you have, like, a performance review or something where you can do it?
Yeah, kinda.
Because that's when you really want to, like, talk yourself up.
But I want them to notice. There's recognition after every session. And I don't fucking always get recognized for shit. Like, going above and beyond. Like, I like to get recognized for that because I feel like I do that.
Yeah.
Not saying my other colleagues don't do that, but...
Well, you can spin it the other way where you could talk to your supervisor or whatever, be like, what kind of work do I need to show you to show that I'm going above and beyond?
Oh.
That's good. Because people love when you ask for stuff like that. Like, how can I work harder for you? You know?
Because I fucking do.
Yeah, because you can be like, I feel like that's when you could bring in yourself, be like, I'm doing this. I don't know if you notice that I'm doing this, but what else do you need to see from me? And then light a cigarette.
I wish I could do that. But, like, sometimes I even call my former students from, like, past sessions, like, hey, how are classes going? Like, oh, I dropped out because of this and this and this.
Oh, no. What?
And then, but don't worry, I'm going to come back next semester, and I already am signed up for class. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
So, but have you ever, like, come home from work but want to, like, continue working on something?
Oh. God, no. No. When I'm not at work, and this is not good, you guys, but like when I'm not at work, I'm not at work. I don't check my email. I think I said in a previous episode I wanted to like Sunday night, just make sure I know what's happening Monday morning, but I just am not thinking about it. And it's like to the point where my partner at work like knows that, so he'll text me and be like, "Hey, we got this email." Because his emails like come to his watch.
Yeah.
I think, and his phone. Like
yeah.
I don't put email on my phone. I just don't.
Miles, you don't put your work email on your phone?
No. Okay.
Oh
no, I don't.
God.
You know, because if I want to put my work email on my phone, then I have to do a lock screen, and I don't do a lock screen on my phone. And then I think I would feel like I'm always at work. Yeah, I just like, I'm like, my time is my time and get off my dick. It's my time. But it's, you know, sometimes things come up and sometimes there's emails over the weekend that I'm supposed to be, that there was one time where it was like a script kind of thing we were working on and I just like was probably supposed to work over the weekend on it and just didn't read those emails till like Monday. Oops.
Oops.
But... And I think that's part of working. Sometimes, like, if I think of stuff I did earlier at this job, I'm like, oh, I have to make up for that. You know, like, I have to make up for where I screwed up. And hopefully they'll forget that those things happened.
They don't.
I don't know. I met...
If it happens enough, they don't.
I think it was just, like, I think that was one time, but...
For me, actually, like, I have a kind of a hard time sometimes not to work from
Unplugging.
Like when I'm like ending the day at the office and I like want to like follow up on something or do something, like I do sometimes like stay a little bit late or call a student like if we get out at 4:30, sometimes I'll call a student like at exactly like 4:30, even though if it's a quick conversation. So it's like 5-10 minutes extra, and I don't put that in my timesheet because I'm like, it's not anything that's enough to account for, I feel like, and I really don't care.
Does it look bad if you work over 40?
No, it doesn't. But, like, if I told my boss, like, hey, like, I stayed late for this one phone call, she'd be like, no, you gotta stop doing that.
Because she cares about your time?
Because she doesn't want me to, like, sue DeVry and be like, well, they wanted me to go above and beyond, and I did, and blah,
weird.
blah, blah, and, like, I didn't put in my hours. Like, no, it's, like, try to protect themselves. Like, for overtime, like, you have to get approval for.
Oh, okay.
And then also I don't like where you're talking about the cold day, like, or the tundra.
Yeah.
For that whole week, we, like, worked from home, like, 3 days in a row. And I did not like it. At all. Because, like, again, structure is gone. I look disheveled. I'm just rolling out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, setting enough time to, like, set up my computer and log in on time. That's all I'm fucking doing. Like, I just am gross. Don't care. You know, yeah, no.
Okay, so let's talk about work hard, play hard a little bit.
When I think about work hard, play hard, I think about millennials and people, like, in their 20s. They, like, also, like, go on vacations, but then also they party a shit ton on the weekends or even during the, like, weekday. And, yeah, that's what I think about. And I used to...
Sounds so tiring.
I guess do that.
You definitely did.
Yeah. When I was like working after college, serving and stuff. Yeah, God, 4-day benders. I don't know how I fucking did that shit. I just did. Just powered through.
You should do one now just to see if you can do it.
I can't. I can't.
I know I can't.
I like had like a few glasses of wine like last weekend, and I woke up hungover. Probably because I didn't drink enough water.
Yeah.
But still, like 2 glass, like it's just ridiculous.
It's different now.
It's so different.
It's
now.
the thing where sometimes I'll have not a horrible hangover the next day, but like a headache when I wasn't even drunk. Like I had maybe
Same.
2 glasses or something, but I wasn't drunk. But
Yeah,
then I still
exactly.
get, and I'm like, this isn't fair. I don't even get the fun part to get the bad part.
Right? What the fuck?
And then my coworker was telling me that she takes an Advil, just like she goes home, she drinks a glass of water, takes an Advil, and then goes to sleep.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah. You ever heard
I
of
was
that?
always taught that you have to take Advil with food.
No.
That's how I was raised. My coworker, all my coworkers were like, no, you
Don't.
And then my one coworker was like, you absolutely have to take it with food. I was like, thank you.
No, you don't.
You can't just put that in there.
Yes, you can. It's just a little tiny pill.
Your liver, what if it just like explodes? Or
Doesn't.
shrivels or something, or you poop it out, or I don't know.
Okay, let me just break it down for you. Okay, your liver is huge. Doesn't like
Wow,
shrivel.
rude.
Everyone has.
My
everyone's-
liver has been doing trim spa and so slim.
No, it's a very big organ in your body. Also, it can grow back.
You take 1 before bed or 2?
You take 2 or
And then you just take a little
one.
nappy nap that you may never wake up from?
Don't understand.
I'm not comfortable with that.
You're drinking water. It's not like someone's telling you like, oh yeah, I take like two Advil, like drink some beer and vodka or wine with it. Like, no, don't do that. You drink fucking water and go to sleep. Obviously, if you have an empty stomach, probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
But really doubt you're going home. You're falling asleep drunk on an empty stomach.
What did we learn today about working?
I need to stop working.
Are you going to?
No.
Are you maybe this summer, Lagunitas?
It's funny that you say that because I have a training next Friday.
Okay.
And they're like, you have to do a training if you want to work this summer.
Well, keep saying yes till you have to say no. So do the training.
I think like I'm going to do the training just to have that option open. And
Yeah,
just,
keep it open.
You guys, I'm probably not going to stop working like 3 jobs.
I think what I've learned today, I thought of this just now. What would your ideal work week look like?
Oh my God.
What is that?
That would be getting 2 apps a day.
What was the first thing? 2 apps a day?
2 applications a day. Like
Oh.
applying 2 students a day.
Okay.
1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and leaving at like 6:30 or whatever, like the normal time.
How long is your work day?
Well, it depends on the day.
Mika, this is your dream work day. This is like your
Oh, my dream
week.
work day.
I'm like, you are being too grounded.
Working from 9 to 5, and having an hour lunch.
That's the dream. My dream work day is like 5 or 6, maybe 6 hours. Like, I'm not doing a full 8 if it's my dream.
It's not a full 8 if you work from 9 to 5 and you have an hour lunch.
My dream, I'm working from 10 to 3, 4 days a week. That's the dream. That's the dream.
Oh wait, yeah, also 4 days a week.
Yeah. I'm working 10 to 3.
Notice like the really different responses that we had. How like productive I was, and like the amount of and just having a regular work day. And you're
I was like, fuck that. I want more time. Then I don't have to wake up so early to work out. I don't feel rushed in the morning.
I don't. Yeah, 4-day work week. Oh my God, wouldn't that be like amazing?
That's what it should be.
I know.
But you know their theories that they were trying to campaign for this 4-day work week in the 1950s. And then there was basically all this pushback because basically they want us working all the time.
Yeah.
Or else we would be too educated. And we would rise up and we'd overthrow the 1% and we'd all be voting and they don't want that. They want us distracted.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's like the like conspiracy theories, but I'm like, seems true. It seems true. Like upper classes are like, yeah, plug yourselves into the machine and make products.
Yeah. Being more educated, that's interesting. Like reading more, like ourselves, like because we have more spare time to like read.
Yeah, we'd be more enriching ourselves. They can't have that. You know? I remember reading this like a blog post or something by this girl years ago, and she was like, yeah, I think she was unemployed for a little bit, or she was working part-time. She's like, I went on walks, I journaled, I really like thought about what I wanted in life, I read, and she's like, now I'm working full-time again, and all I do is buy stuff. She's like, I'm working all the time, and in my spare time, I need satisfaction and gratification, and I'll buy. Or eat. But I'm not reflecting or learning, focusing on me at all.
Interesting.
Because there's no time.
I reflect when like things are like romantically shitty. And I still like journal a little bit in my phone.
Yeah, I try to take time to journal. I probably only journal like once a month or something though. Oops.
I used to journal all the time in college.
Yeah, I used to more when life moved slower, like college when we had more time.
Right.
Oh, fucking dream. French people, save us. You guys know what you're doing. Like, you like have like they have like a 4.5 day work week or something. It's like all these rules are created, right? America, we created this work week. We can create it however we want, but we don't. And we have those companies where they have unlimited days off, and no one takes them. Have you heard of that?
Wait.
Like my friend was working for ModCloth.
Yeah.
Unlimited PTO. It's a thing now. But nobody takes it because they feel like they can't.
Oh, that's ingenious.
It is. It's like the machine like oppressing you without explicitly oppressing you. Yeah, they feel like they can't because they have to be productive. It's like plugging into this meritocracy thing. So, y'all, don't fall for the tricks. Don't fall for the tricks.
Is it because like if I use this unlimited PTO, like they're gonna replace me with somebody else that doesn't?
Maybe. Or like, you know, Johnny Tsunami over here, like he's like here all the
Johnny Tsunami.
You know, Xenon the Zequel over here, like she's not taking it, so I shouldn't take it. It's that whole comparison game.
Yeah. Ugh.
But you guys, jealousy is the enemy of happiness, so.
I'm really jealous. I just get frustrated when
Yeah. I don't want to beat everyone. It's like I don't want to be like, you suck. I just want to be like, okay, I can keep up. You know, I can do the same level of job that you're doing.
I also would like to keep up, but also beat people in certain aspects of my job. You know, like I excel at this by going above and beyond for my students, and like apparently it doesn't really show. And like,
right.
And like, you know what? I really should ask my manager that question.
Yeah. That's what we learned.
Yes. Fight for your rights.
Yeah. As Marika said in episode 1, know your worth.
Did I really say that?
Yeah, because I was talking about the car commercial and how I'd only want like $300 if I did a local car commercial if I was a celebrity, and you were like, you should ask for like tens of thousands or something.
Oh my God, yeah, I did.
Okay, but so that's it, and we're gonna move on to questions. That's how we're gonna transition today. Because we have a question.
What's the best way to eat healthy when you don't want to can't cook for yourself?
Cannot cook for yourself?
Can't cook for yourself. Healthy-ish fast food.
Why can this person who Marika knows not cook for themselves?
Adam's my roommate, and he can't...
Just call him out by name.
Whatever. Let me just paint you a picture of his cooking abilities, okay? He's not even cooked a breakfast for himself.
Like oatmeal? Eggs? Toast?
Eggs, bacon, toast. Nope, never has done that. As a kid, never. He has a really great salary where he's able to just order food all the time.
Oh, but that's so hard to eat healthy that way.
I know. Yeah, so, salads is the answer to that.
Just assemble something. I have a hard time answering this question because all my answers are going to be about simple things you can cook, but if we can't cook anything...
It's not that he can't, I guess he just chooses not to, and like...
Basically, I'm going to give you some mild-style tips on eating healthy. Maybe a little bland.
It's real bland, guys.
But okay, I cook really simply. Like, I sometimes cook in the morning before work. I basically have like a set things I do. So like, I'm like, okay, I only need half an hour. I'll buy 2 packs of chicken tenderloins. and I'll put them all on, jam them on one cooking sheet because I'm not going to clean 2.
God forbid.
God forbid.
You don't put tinfoil on that bitch?
Yeah, but it's still like the grease still will leak out, and I don't want to clean 2.
Yeah.
I just don't. I'll just jam it all in there. So I just throw 2 packs of those on. You just throw pepper, basil. Lately I've been doing pepper, basil, garlic. Throw that on there. You just put it in the oven for 25 minutes. Then this is what I do. I turn off the heat, wait 5 more minutes, then take it out. That will last you the entire week. You can make sandwiches with that. You can make dinner with that. It's seasoned. And you can do that anytime. Maybe that sounds hard. I don't know. It's really not that hard.
It's not.
You guys, we used to have to like start a fire to do this shit. You can just turn a knob now. Like, it's so great.
And put it on a pan and like forget about it for 10 minutes and like come back.
Exactly. Just come back. Set a timer. So like I do things like that, or making beans and like chopping up a quick onion, like throwing that in a frying pan. Like these things that takes like 5 minutes if you just want to make beans. And you just, again, it's all about spices. Just like shove cumin on that shit and some cayenne pepper and garlic and it's maybe salt if you're Marika.
You always have to salt your food.
I know, I just like should, but it doesn't have to be like this whole thing where you're making a recipe. None of these things are recipes, you know? Like making rice, that's fucking easy. Making pasta, that's fucking easy.
He doesn't even do that.
I just do everything like on the stove.
Do that. He doesn't
you
even
can
do
make
that.
frozen vegetables in the microwave if you want to. I make it on the stove, but you can make it in the microwave.
I know. Everything's like very accessible, but the problem with like, you guys, let me also paint you another little picture. He doesn't even, when he goes grocery shopping, okay, he doesn't buy a box of pasta and tomato marinara sauce. Oh, no. He buys cans of Chef Boyardee.
Okay, I know this person. I know this kind of person where he's buying it already fully made together. Marika, go grocery shopping with him.
No.
Marika, yes. Save his life.
So I have like, when I was living with Isaac, it was very like codependent and I liked feeding him. And whether I would bring home Thai food from the restaurant or cook something or have leftovers or something, what was mine was his.
Yeah.
And I loved it. With Adam, like after that whole friendship exploded in my face, like I put up boundaries where I would not do it with the other person unless they were my significant other.
Oh.
And that's one of them.
Wow, your dark past. Or make him a list. Maybe.
I probably won't. Like I cook, and I don't share with anybody except maybe like Joanna because I.
Well, yeah, I don't think you should have to. I think he has to cook.
I also buy like pre-made chicken from Trader Joe's, the chili and lime one. But then also I'll explain this in my success, or we can segue into that now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
we're gonna move into successes. You guys.
So my success last week was actually like buying groceries and eating all my groceries. Usually I have to throw something away or whatever because I like eat out. But this week like I actually used and like my groceries and also things that I had like stored in the freezer that I need to start eating and not getting rid of, but I need to start eating this shit.
Yeah.
So I was like really proud of myself that I did throw a bag of spinach away, but that was like last week, whatever.
Okay, fuck spinach though. That shit lasts like 7 days max.
So that's a long time.
You can keep a kale for like weeks.
So yeah, I ate all my pre-made chicken. I like cooked some salmon. Like I sauteed like frozen vegetables that Trader Joe's has. It's like really good. And like I seasoned that shit with butter, salt, pepper, lemon. Like I put a shit ton of butter. Whatever. I'm making this work. And like I bought like arugula and tomatoes and been like the arugula's like halfway gone. Like it's a lot of arugula. Tomatoes are almost gone. Mozzarella. Like I bought a lot of shit. And I ate it all. And I guess I had to like teach Adam like kind of fucking I don't want to do that. And this week actually, so my 4 coworkers and I are like, we always go out to lunch. So now we're trying to save money. And like, so now we're bringing lunch for all of us each day.
And like sharing?
Yeah.
Like family style? Wait, that's so amazing. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I never.
But that's like such a good idea.
Yeah, I think my coworker Crystal or Paige, I think Crystal like came up with the idea. So each person has a designated day.
Mm-hmm.
One of them actually is going to do next week because right now she's doing keto.
Okay.
But this week I'm going to make jambalaya, which is like, it's rice, chicken, sausage, easy to heat up. It's flavorful, fills you up, you're good to go, whatever.
Yeah. That is such a good idea. I'm like, my mind is blown.
Yeah.
You guys, we are full of advice for you today. We are full of stuff for you.
Use it!
Yes, use it or lose it, you know?
Exactly.
My success is quick. I mean, I got a rug at IKEA. I got a fun plant that Marika's sitting next to.
Yes, I believe it's a banana plant.
Yeah.
Banana leaf plant, like palm. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's awesome. I feel like it loves us.
I hope so. And I got chairs for my table, so I'm not sitting on lawn furniture
cute.
anymore.
It's super cute, you guys.
It's coming together.
It's all coming together for Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to hang up that mirror in the bathroom.
Hang up that mirror and in the kitchen.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
And get a coffee table and yeah. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't seem so far away now. The chairs were like the hard thing, so.
Yeah.
And you guys, I can sit at different parts of my table now. Because I only had one chair at a circular table. I was sitting in the same spot. Now I sit in different spots every day, and it's the little things, you know.
I mean, you could have. You just had to move the chair.
Oh, the chair weighs pounds.
We're all like 2 pounds.
2 whole pounds. You guys, that's hard. I'm not working out anymore.
Ew.
So, but you can email us anything your little hearts want. But ideally questions about shit you don't know how to do and you need advice with. idkpod@gmail.com.
Or our Instagram, IDK What I'm Doing Pod.
Yes. That's kind of it. We're trying to do more guests this year. We have some excited, like, we have some good guests, like, lined up, but we kind of want to start doing, like, every other episode as guests.
Yeah.
Ideally. It takes some scheduling to make that happen, but...
For sure.
We have some stuff in the pipeline, so be excited. Tell your friends. We are working hard for you, and there might be a new jingle soon, and, you know...
New things coming up in 2019. Exciting.
Yeah. Yes.
Exciting. We're going to be famous in 2019, guys.
I'm already famous.
Fuck you.
Okay, bye. Boop, 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 boop.